I should have, if I can see that man's nipples, I should be able to show an inch of my stomach or my shoulders.
Or my nipples. Free the nipple.
Yeah.
Wait, are we on?
Yeah, we're on. You look cute.
Are we rolling?
Yeah. I'm kind of nervous.
I feel like this is our first time.
I know, it's like we're podcast virgins all over again.
Salud.
Salute. Welcome back, everybody, for season 2 of the Radiate Podcast.
Bet you didn't think you would see us again, but here we are.
It's season 2. What? Do we look any different?
Not at all. Have you missed our voices?
I have.
How long has it been since you've heard us? This is just a little FYI. In case you only listen to us on YouTube, you watched our finale a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
But if you only listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you probably recently just listened to it. And there's a reason for that. You know, in the grand scheme of things, we were thinking it. We were thinking it through. We were like, yeah, we're going to do that on purpose. Long story short, we just forgot to do a few little things. We were just so excited to upload the finale.
It's also like, if you're a true fan, you would have gone to YouTube to watch it. And then the other fans just got to watch it on
So Spotify. I'm not saying, Gabe, that you're not a true fan, but you would have seen the finale weeks ago if you would have just checked our YouTube. But yeah, so now it's on. Yeah. Also, guys, we have so much to update y'all on. So much has happened. So by the time that this airs, we will be, 6 days away, 5 days away, give or take, from walking the stage for our graduation.
I can't.
At NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, December 19th, which is also... That's a very busy day. I don't know. What else? I'm forgetting. So, what else could be on that day?
Grayson's Jordan year birthday.
Oh my God, that's right.
It's her Jordan year. It's a big year.
I wish I had Jordans so I could pull up and
Jay's
wear
on my
them.
Feet.
I could wear them at grad and do a little dab.
Oh.
After I get. Oh well, we're not getting our diploma. It's being mailed to us. Sure. Literally, guys, we're getting a graduation just for show. But you know what? I'll take what I can get. I think I've had emotions, like different stages of how I feel about graduation. Yeah. You know, at first I was annoyed because they moved it back, and then we had to do all different plans for our San Francisco trip, and you know what? Now I'm just so freaking grateful.
I'm so grateful.
So grateful, and we're gonna have a good old time.
Are we now?
We're gonna have a good old time.
We have a big day. We have a big day that day. We're gonna end it with a nice grad party with all of our friends. It's gonna be freaking fun. Grace Ann's birthday. I mean, so many people are graduating that are gonna be there. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so happy that we're freaking done. I can't believe we're done. My family's gonna go hard. I was telling Grace Ann, the plans that my family has for this graduation party, and she's like, is that okay? That's a lot. I'm like, you don't understand. My family, well, you do understand, but my family is just very excited, obviously, and we don't really do anything ever normal.
Well, also there's a big reason why y'all are going especially all out. Guys, Issa Quadra is a first generation college grad. Everybody.
Okay.
Round of applause. No, that is something to celebrate.
Thank you.
It is.
Excited.
You're amazing.
Oh my God, don't make me cry.
No, you are.
Thank you.
You are.
Thank you.
And I love you a lot.
I love you too.
And God damn it, I'm so freaking ready for this next chapter of our life. And it's not just us, the man behind the camera, Mr. Vincent Lewis.
Just got his graduation pictures taken yesterday?
Yes, he did. And I will say, oh my God, he looked delicious.
Hold on, I have to say something right now.
Okay.
We will get back to Vincent. Very proud of you also. We're very proud. I'm going to say something real quick. It doesn't have to be a whole thing. But I want to say that Grace Ann, obviously I've known for the whole time we've been friends that you're a great photographer. Duh, obviously. Let's move on. Okay. But I think recently I've come to realize, how much of a good photographer you are, because I see other people's trash, and I'm sorry. Okay, not trash. Art.
Everybody has their own art.
But I just want to say right now, I'm just going to plug her real quick. that you need to follow Moments of Grace because it is literally night and day from like other freaking photographers. And I just want you to know, because I know I tell you this all the time and you're like, I'm like, no. And you know I wouldn't say it if I didn't freaking believe it. She's the best, honestly the best photographer I know in my life. I'm so sorry if I have any other photographer friends. Like, obviously others are great, but I need to like enforce that Grace Ann is the best. And also, if you think, okay, I'm gonna end it there. Just know you're a great photographer, and
No, keep going. I love this.
Literally, I'm gonna link her Instagram. Go look at her freaking pictures, and it's not even that. It's just other people think they're good and they're not. But
Everybody started somewhere. You can give her treats.
But
That's why she's talking to you.
does start mean 6 years down the line? I don't know about that.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, 30.
Throwing shots.
30 years
Oh.
Anyways,
We won't get into it too much. But you know what? Thank you for that.
anytime.
I think if there's anything that I've learned in 2020, it's to really appreciate my craft and appreciate myself and really value my skill set and how many hours I put into it, because I just have learned. I mean, I'm going to be celebrating Moments of Grace 7th birthday at the end of December. And yes, it's going to be a thing.
Oh, it's
I
gonna
plan
be a
on doing a
thing.
whole thing for it. But
Yes.
I don't know. I think it's taken me this long to really appreciate this. I mean, I've always appreciated this gift that God has given me, but this is like a whole other level, you know?
No,
Like I said,
yeah.
like this is the first year in my career with
Yeah.
MOG that I've ever been able to say that I was fully booked. You know, I was fully booked in
Crazy.
October through December.
Crazy.
I mean, that's
Street cred.
absolutely insane. And I'm so excited to see where it takes me. And so much so that it's like,
Yeah.
we were kind of, I mean, I told you this the other day, it's just like, I feel like I'm appreciating my clients even more than
Oh,
ever,
yeah, for sure.
especially some of the stories
I
that
know.
my clients tell me. And it's just like, it truly just like,
Like,
it just,
touches you.
it touches me, and it makes me feel amazing, because it's just like, to be told that my pictures make them feel beautiful.
Yeah,
And that,
that's emotional.
you know, my biggest thing, whenever I'm on a shoot, is I want that person, whoever's in front of the camera, to feel appreciated and beautiful, because they are.
Yeah.
And I just want to be their biggest hype woman, you
Yeah.
know? And I
Yeah.
think it's just like, to be those extra long paragraph texts from clients
Yeah.
after the session, just truly, like, I don't know, I've just,
Well, we know
I'm so thankful.
how people can be insecure, like including us, like
Oh,
in
yeah,
front of
for
pictures.
sure.
So like you making them comfortable, you accepting literally anybody and everybody, like that shows like.
and this is
also
a
how good
hill,
photography
this is
you
a
are.
hill I will die on. No, I did not retire that saying in season 1.
No, it's back, baby.
It's back, baby. This is a hill that I will die on. I will always say, if there's any photographers or out there who are trying to learn, get better, just educate themselves more on the subject.
Mm-hmm.
I always say the first like 15 minutes of a shoot is so important.
Yeah.
To like, you're really not trying to, what's the word? You just want to make them feel comfortable.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I think if there's any advice. Oh, she's making a debut already. Everybody, Lila has made her first appearance
Hi,
in season
queen.
2. If there's any advice I can give, it's to just make your client feel comfortable. And by simply having a conversation with them while y'all are taking pictures, hello, queen, that will make them feel so comfortable, you
For
know?
sure.
I think silence during a photo shoot is so awkward.
So awkward.
And it's just like, you know, they're already nervous as is.
Yeah.
So just give them a little boost, you know?
Yeah.
Tell them, ask them about how their day is, what their future looks like what they want to do in life. Compliment them, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not really sure where I'm going. All I'm trying to say is, Issa, I love you. Thank you
Love you
so
too.
much. I think
I'll die on that hill right there.
I think I don't know. I think in 2020 I also have really realized that I don't want to say who my true friends are,
Yeah.
but my ride or dies,
yeah.
and you're one of them, homie.
You can't. Of course.
Moving forward.
That was a dab we just did. Okay, that kind of brings me to like a topic I wanted to talk about. Well, we can keep talking about real friends because that was a completely different topic than I was talking about.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, I agree with you. Well, 2020 has brought a lot, actually. Like, we've said before, and I'll say it again, like 2020 will forever be remembered as like the craziest year in our lives, just because of everything that happened from like January to December. There was not a month that something huge didn't happen in our personal lives, or even like obviously like in the world view.
From Kobe dying.
Starting with Kobe dying, I mean,
that's how you knew. That's how you knew that 2020 was absolutely had gone to shit,
dude.
That's how you knew.
So many things.
That was a little teaser right there.
So many things that we consider bad. Obviously, like Kobe dying, Chad dying, like so many people dying.
So many people passed away.
Yeah. So many people passed away.
So many people passed away. From COVID really to just like accidents.
I know. So what I was going to say about this, like obviously a lot of bad things happen. Obviously our podcast is called the Radiate Podcast. I was listening to a podcast today, and I like the person who was talking like kept complaining like over and over again, and then it was like he was kind of like just being very negative to the point where I was like getting sad, and I was like, I have to change this because I feel like I'm, you know what I'm saying, like it was just a bad headspace. So I mean, obviously, please, like, say something if you think differently, but I feel like from the beginning of our podcast, like, we wanted, at the end of the day, to try to bring something positive type of thing out of whatever situation. So I just wanted to see if we could touch on some positive things that happened in 2020 because so much freaking craziness happened. Just so whoever's listening, like, we don't want to, like, put negative stuff in their head, like, the whole time, you know? So what's something that comes to mind that was, like, a really good thing from 2020 for you?
For me personally, my photography. 100%. Yeah. Revamped it, rebranded, booked for the first time fully. Actually making like somewhat of a living, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Like definitely not like ballin', but to be able to say I can pay bills and stuff. I'm going to be graduating with no student debt.
Oh my God. That's a salute
and
right there,
I think that right there is just like something that's just like it blows my mind, you know. I'm so proud of myself, and I think that's probably the biggest thing. Accepting a full-time job offer with Luna Brand Management starting in January. I'll be going full-time with them.
Wow.
And I don't know, I think just like really kind of even like being comfortable in my own skin, like fully 100%, you know.
That's good.
And really just like having a backbone. So what about you?
Yeah, I think there's so much I have to be thankful for this year, but I think one, like finding myself, I think, like a lot more, like knowing what I want, knowing like who I am. I feel like I did not know who I was like 2 years ago, just like going with the flow. But like now I'm like way more confident in myself. Also getting a job I'm very happy about. But honestly, just like my mindset changing from like last year to this year, like just being positive and grateful for like everything. Even like I was going through something like 2 days ago, having to do with school, and like I was just not me, and I was like trying to be positive. I was like, the fact that it's been the whole semester and I haven't really felt this way is kind of a good thing. Like I kind of like cried a little bit yesterday or 2 days ago.
A good cry sesh. Sometimes we need that though.
Yeah, but I was like, if this was me every day, even every week, I would feel like I have a problem. But even you were like, you said you were not yourself yesterday, and I try to turn that into a positive, like, okay, at least I'm not like this all the time. Like, it's Grace Ann's, like, noticing today. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So, yeah.
Also, rightfully so, you had every reason to be like that.
Yeah, it was a stressful time.
So, it was a stressful time. Glad everything is going to
work out.
Yeah. But no, like,
you know,
you can be sad.
Yeah.
You know, you have a right to be sad.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's something that I've also seen in you is, like, I mean, I've told you this before. Like, you've really, like, grown into yourself this year. There's been so many positive things that have happened with you and like your family, and
I know so many positive
so damn
things.
proud of y'all.
So many positive things happening, and I'm just like super grateful for everything. But yeah, I think 2020 was a good year, just like crazy.
What about you, Vincent?
What about you, Vince? Good thing that happened to you in 2020. See, there's so many, he can't even think of one.
Hello, there's one sitting in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Me. Me.
Coming up on 2 years?
Don't make me cry. You know how I feel about you. My parents are celebrating their 2 years next month, so that's freaking cute. And I'm excited. And I know what Grace Ann's getting.
Wait, I was like, your parents have only been married for 2 years? What are you talking about?
That is disrespectful.
I was like, wait.
What about you and Vincent?
I was like, didn't know.
My parents have been together for like 25.
I think Vincent and I, we've never really had like problems in our relationship. I think the biggest thing with us has been like we started dating in college, you know, junior year of college. So we were living that like college lifestyle, easily being able to see each other every day, hanging out with each other, studying with each other, you know, making amazing memories together, living the rest of our college days out together. And I think the biggest thing that's had to like, I've had to process is that like this part of our relationship, of our relationship chapter, is coming to an end. And I think for a few months now that's really terrified me, because for some in my head I'm thinking like, what does that mean? Like, what is it going to change? Like, are we going to do a long distance? Like, what is this going to look like? It's just going to be different. And like he's just had to like, you know, kind of just like reassure me, and like I've even had to like tell myself like it's gonna be okay. Like, just because we're graduating and not going to be going to school anymore doesn't mean like that's the end of us. And so I think just like just having that like reassurance from him, and I don't even know like really why that was like, well, I think it's just
a natural thing. A lot of people don't make it.
I just think it was just like there was literally like so much is happening. Like we're quite literally turning to a different chapter in our lives. We're no longer going to be students. We're no longer going to school. For the first time in our life since kindergarten, preschool, we are no longer going to be in school. And I think that has just been like a very big like
wake up call.
Not wake up call, but just like I've just been realizing a lot, you know, and I'm realizing, you know, like all of us were like, should we go to grad school? Like, and then we were thinking like, well, why are we even thinking about going to grad school? Like, it doesn't really make sense for us to do that. It's just like the same system over and over. It's like, well, we're just not ready to do that. And then we just had to like, we had to look at each other and be like, no, we're making excuses. All of us. We're making excuses. Like, it's time to get out into the real world. And I think all of us are ready for that. You know? But yeah, Vincent and I, we're doing great. We're celebrating 2 years in January. I'm super excited to see what our future holds. Super excited. I'm super excited to see where our future holds. Isa and I's and cough cough, Miss Jessica Villasana, our amazing manager. I'm excited. I'm excited too.
I think I always say this, like, think of everything that's happened in the first 22 years of your life. Amazing, bad, scary, fun. Like, we got another 20, like, hopefully more than 22. But the hopefully next 20, more than 22. I know, but just imagine the next 22. Like, just so we can have that pause. Like, so much. So, oh, my God. Like, I can't even think about it because it gets me, like, crazy. But, like, the people we'll meet, the experience we'll have, like, the decisions we have to make, the kids.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
The weddings are going to be freaking fun.
Your wedding's going to be insane.
My wedding's going to be lit.
We're going all out for this grad party. Jesus Christ. I'm so excited.
Not only
we start planning now.
A wedding, but it's going to be my family's first gay wedding.
My big fat gay wedding.
Gay wedding. So it's going to be a whole thing. But anyways, I'm super excited for the future also. I think it's going to be fun. I think I've had a great time here at Sam Houston State. Thank you.
You know, I was talking to Vincent earlier, and I was like, I wonder who's going to, like, move into our apartment. Oh. Like, and, like, they're going to move in their couches and into the living room, and, like, are they going to have cry sessions?
Are they going to have, like...
Are they going to cry? Because, like, we have a very... I feel like our location where we are is, like, very good. Like, our apartment in general, like, this building is, like... I know it's, like, one of the more popular buildings in the apartment complex, so I don't know, I'm excited. And what, like, a part of me wants to, like, leave a note in the closet. Is that creepy? I'm doing it. Like, in the kitchen drawer. Like, whoever finds this,
I think we should do it.
Just know that I did not make the stain on the carpet.
I think we should do it for sure. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, let's do that.
Also, whoever probably moves in here next is probably gonna get hardwoods, so I'm kind of angry about that. But you know what? It's fine.
And that's upsetting. But you know what?
Upsetting.
It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's
guys, fine. Let's talk about.
Let's talk about.
I was gonna go into the next.
What's the next segment?
My tongue was tied.
Is your tongue still tied? What are we talking about? I got things we can talk about.
Let's talk.
I also had a question. Let's talk. All right, everybody, we're back. Well, we never left.
Oh, before we hop into it, if you are watching on YouTube and you're seeing my really cute outfit, and our really cute birth sign or what is it called?
Zodiac sign.
Zodiac sign necklaces. I'm a Sagittarius. Isa is a Taurus. We got these from Miss Emma Fitzpatrick, her
Amazing.
boutique, Earth Tones Boutique. We will link it down below.
Yes, we will.
She doesn't know this yet. Kind of talked to her, but she will be a guest. So
Yes, she will.
stay tuned. Anyways,
Dude, her stuff is so freaking cute. Like,
it's so
you have
cute.
to go see
It's
it.
so
I
cute.
love this.
Literally, the earrings I'm wearing right now.
Same.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
cute. I love the style.
Isa, Quadra,
Anyways, yes,
talk
ma'am.
to me.
So-
What do we get on the agendas today?
We can talk about some hot topics and things that's happened, but before that, I was in the gym today, and dude, I had such a hard workout. One of my really good friends, Devin, made me a workout plan. If y'all want a workout plan, let me know, because then I'll let him know. It's amazing. Anyways, I was at the gym today, and it was like leg day. So for leg day, you got to squat, you got to bend over. It's a lot of, those type of motions. So I'm in the gym, and I noticed myself, like, when I would bend over, like, being like, oh, God, I hope that these guys don't think I'm, like, trying to be, like, show my butt. But then I'm like, why am I thinking? I felt like a little hoey. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I felt like I was, like, being a little hoey, and then I didn't like that I thought that, because I was like, I should have the right to bend over and do this exercise and not feel like these guys are gonna think I'm a hoe or think that they like what they see, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, like, I kind of wanted to bring it up because I don't know if other girls feel like this, or guys, like, anybody feels like this at the gym. Like, I don't know, just not being confident enough to do an exercise for whatever reason. But, like, what do you think? Like, what do you think I should tell myself, like, next time I'm in the gym, if I'm doing something, like, bending over, like, it's not my fault the guy's looking at me.
That sounds like a personal issue.
Like, for the guy?
Yeah. Like, if a guy is, like, staring at you, one, creepy, and two, like, if they are thinking a certain way about you, like, that's on them.
Yeah.
Like, you're also, like, when you're at the gym, you shouldn't be staring at other people. You should be minding your own business and bettering yourself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I hate that you felt that way, but
I did too.
110%, there's definitely other people, girls who have
Yeah.
they have thought that before.
Yeah.
No, I think it's probably also like a personal thing, like you're in
Yeah.
your head as well, because I
Yeah.
guarantee you it's not that as
No.
serious as you're thinking it is.
100% not.
Almost like you obviously like catch somebody like staring at you, and
Like, it wasn't even like, oh, they're looking at, I don't think anybody looks at me. I think it's more like, oh my God, why do I feel like a hoe right now? Like, I felt that way, and I was like, why do I think that? Like, I hate that I thought that, and I don't want other girls to feel that way, because you're not a freaking hoe. You're doing a freaking exercise. I just didn't like that even crossed my mind,
yeah.
So, if you're out there and you're doing a freaking exercise, you look great. Just keep doing
Squat
it.
that ass.
Squat. Show me what you're working with.
Show
Shake that
me.
up.
Show me what your mama gave you.
Yeah, be proud of it,
For
sure.
reals.
Yeah.
F everybody else. If they're gonna stare at you, honestly, pedophile.
And
So.
it's like, if the guys can wear the shirts that I can see their effing nipples, I can wear a shirt that shows an inch of my
why?
belly.
Actually, can we talk about that fashion trend real quick? Why?
I don't know. Because when I go into that gym, I can't show my
Vince,
stomach.
can you enlighten me?
I don't think it's a trend. Shirts just fit that way. You know?
But
But I'm talking like they cut it that way though. Like they cut the sleeves
'Cause they
off
want
on
you to
purpose.
see their ass.
Oh, wait, are we talking about like?
guys with the cut, like, muscle
It's like
shirts.
yeah.
It's like right here.
They cut it on purpose like
The
that.
super stretched out ones that are like
Yeah.
stringy, like a tank top string.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a flex, and you know what? Whatever. But I should have, if I can see that man's nipples, I should be able to show an inch of my stomach or my shoulders.
Or my nipples. Free the nipple.
Yeah, if I can see that man's nipple, I can show my nipple.
Like it's 2020, love. Free the nipple.
That's something funny.
Oh.
I agree, honestly, but I feel like that would cause problems.
Ladies, if you ever feel ashamed while you're at the gym, not because of what your body looks like, but you think that you can't do certain things because you don't want to portray yourself as a certain type,
Yeah.
stop that mindset.
Yeah.
Get out of it. Pause. I want you to literally grab that mindset out of
Okay.
your head and just
Okay.
throw it at the window, okay? 3, 2, 1, chunk.
And
okay?
then squat.
And then squat. Chunk and squat. Chunk and squat.
Chunk
No,
and squat.
seriously, like,
Yeah.
don't worry about anybody but yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and if anybody had the audacity to come up to you and say anything, don't even get me started about the rules at the rec. What is it that you
Oh
can't
my-
show? Oh, are we in the 1800s?
You can't show your
Am I
sports
allowed
bra.
to show my schools.
I hate that
pity
crap.
me.
And the thing is, we can't show it because of what someone else might do to us. That is crazy. How about we enforce the law of don't touch someone? Why, like enforce that so I can wear a shirt that shows a little bit of my sports bra that I paid an expensive amount of money for.
Why are we protecting rapists?
Why?
That's a loaded question.
And this starts from school. This starts from elementary
It
school.
does.
Like, I'm so passionate about. I've had so many friends in high school be called out by the principal saying, I can see your butt in those leggings. Hey, sir, why are you looking at this 15-year-old's butt? Anyways.
In case you're wondering, also, yes, this is alcohol, and yes, I am feeling it. So let's talk about some hot topics.
We're having our friends come over in about 20 minutes
Yeah,
to
give or
celebrate
take.
Chris and Graceanne's 23rd birthday, and we already started a little bit because it's our season 2, episode 1. Well, episode 26, but anyways.
And, yeet.
Yeet. Anyways. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling it too. A lot has happened in 2020, like we said.
We have so many exciting things coming for y'all
Yes.
to the podcast.
Oh, so many.
So many things.
So many guests.
Guests. You know, and I mean, I think a big change also is like we're only going to be uploading one time a week, Mondays.
Yes.
Every Monday you can listen to us. You know, we used to do every Monday, Thursday, but we're going into the real world now. We got full-time jobs. You know, we're realizing we really don't want to be stressing out that much. And also, we really feel like if we're not doing as much, we can put more into it.
Yes.
You know, we can really think about strategically because, guys,
Yeah.
we really did this just because we wanted to do it. Mr. Professor Reed, if you're watching, you know what, sir?
love
You
you.
are my favorite Sam Houston professor.
Me too.
Hands down.
Hands down.
I know without a doubt that you would always be there for me if I ever had a question or needed a recommendation
Yeah.
letter. Like, you're amazing.
Amazing.
Mr. Reed is a big reason why we continue with the podcast the way we did. And thank you for being who you are. Seriously, you're an amazing professor, and I just really want you to realize that.
Yeah,
I know that.
We want you to know that, like, we wish every teacher was like you. Like, you actually want us to learn. You
You
give
genuinely
us,
care.
You give us, like,
and
real
also
projects.
you also realized that we're in a freaking pandemic.
Yeah.
You know,
worked with
there are
us.
there are way too many professors that I had or had heard of on social media that just blatantly did not care that
Yeah.
COVID was happening, happening. You know, it's not gone, guys.
So, yeah.
And
Yeah, we're super
anyways,
grateful
Mr.
for
Reed,
you.
we love you, and I'm gonna miss you a lot. So,
Yeah. I think-
and yes, you are getting a grad announcement. Thank you.
I think he
Stay
was
tuned.
like,
I need your address. How do I get that? I'll message you.
I think he's someone that, like, everybody I talk to is like, oh my god, yeah, Professor Reed's awesome. It's not because, like, he's easy or, like, he doesn't care. It's like, it's because he cares, and you can tell. Like, I knew he was a good teacher when he had a class of 60, and because I've had multiple classes with him. It was a class of 60, and he knew everybody's name in the first week. Like,
And he had
calls you by your name.
classes of 60.
Oh, multiple.
He had
Yeah.
he taught so many students.
Yeah, like when I remember telling my parents that I was like, I like this teacher solely just so quickly because of him. Like, oh, Jasmine in the corner, like, what is your answer? Because we had a class together where we had a teacher of 15 and wouldn't call us by our names, would be like, you, and like, that's like, I don't really
It's
like
very
that.
degrading.
It's very degrading.
Honestly, yeah.
So
I think
Professor,
if there's anything that Sam Houston needs, it's more or Sam Houston State Mass Comm Department.
Yeah.
It's more professors like Professor Reed.
for sure.
That we've already seen a multitude of professors in our department that literally, quite literally, either quit
Yep.
mid-semester. A professor that you guys had.
Yep.
Have y'all heard from him?
I don't know if
Is he alive?
Hopefully.
I hope he's okay.
Honestly, yeah, that's actually an issue. Like quitting, just not messaging back, like.
Yeah.
But no matter the time or day, you always knew that Professor Reed would be
Always.
there for you, would message you back.
I freaking love
We
him.
truly love you.
Thank you, Professor Reed.
Thank you.
We love you.
Salute. You know what?
Salute.
This podcast, this episode, it's for you.
It's dedicated to. I'm gonna put at the end, dedicated to Professor Reed. He's still alive, but just dedicated. Thank you, Professor Reed. Love him. Moving on. That's also another class we had together. Give me that. Moving on. So yes, a lot has happened. We can talk about some hot topics if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we can get into the Harry Styles thing. We can get into the first woman to play in the Powerball 5, whatever it's called. We can get into freaking, there's so much. Do any of those two sound amazing to
Let's
you?
do Harry. I think if this episode's going to be anything, it's really just catching up and talking shit, you know?
Yeah, which is what we usually do.
We do every day anyway, so now we're just making it live.
So Harry Edward Styles, was on Vogue, as he should. He came out wearing like a couple outfits, and the cover was him in a dress. He looked amazing, but it sparked a lot of controversy, which we've talked about. Like when we first saw it, I did not think one time this would spark controversy, but it did. A lot of people were like, this is not manly, this is whatever. So Candace Owens, who's like a political activist type of person, she came out and said that she doesn't think the society will survive off of men like this, and to bring back manly men, and just like kind of said he looks stupid and all that stuff. So that kind of sparked a lot of talk, like whatever. So a lot of guys, I'm gonna try to talk about the guys because most girls don't freaking care, but some guys were like, this is freaking cool. I love that this man like wore a freaking dress and owned it, and he's on the cover of Vogue. And the other half was like, this isn't manly. This is like, women are supposed to wear dresses, men are supposed to wear suits. So it's kind of a hot topic that's happened the last month.
I just don't understand why in the world that we live in, everyone just can't mind their own damn business.
I agree.
And just like if it's not hurting you at all, why is your opinion necessary? Granted, I realize it might be a little hypocritical because all we do is put our opinions out in the world about other people.
Oh, definitely put your opinions.
But it's a little different because
yeah,
she's literally just like dragging him down. Like, hi, Miss Candace Owens, you're obviously not happy with your life at all. No. Why is his name in your mouth at all?
Yeah.
The man who's his literal slogan is treat people with kindness. Hi, Candace, look in the mirror, love.
Yeah.
You're not looking too good, are ya?
Also, it's like, the society will be fine.
Yeah.
If one man or 100 million want to wear a dress.
Also, who gets to decide that? Oh. Who gets to decide what is feminine and what is masculine?
I was about to get into that, Grace Ann, and this is why I love you.
Who gets to decide that? I often wonder, like, going back in time,
yep.
Like, cavemen literally wore skirts to cover their penises.
That's what my dad said. The Scottish, they wear skirts.
It's such a a Western
yes.
living type thing.
Yeah.
And I think also at the same time it's just like, frick, that pisses me off.
Okay, can I say something?
Yes, say it.
So this is the thing. A lot of people on the other side of what we think, their argument is, oh, just don't force it down our throats. You can't be mad if we don't accept it. And this is what I say to that. I'm like, whoever's saying that is such an invalid answer, because I do not go around when I see a show of a man and a woman falling in love. I do not say, you are forcing this on me. I do not have to accept that. Me being a LGBTQ person, I don't say that to these TV shows. So also, like you said, who said that we're the ones forcing it onto you? Why are you not the ones forcing it onto us? Because technically, if anybody's forcing anything, it's the other side, because that's 99% of what we see is a man in a suit, a woman in a dress, and a man and a woman together. So technically, if we're going to use that excuse, which I think is such a bad excuse or a reason for argument, y'all are the ones forcing it onto us. So does that make sense?
Let people live their life how they want to, unless they're trying to kill people or like hurt somebody. But like if a man wants to wear a skirt, let the man wear a damn skirt.
Yeah.
Like,
so the 99 men that were on the magazine wearing a suit, that's not forcing it, or that's not enough. But for the one man who wants to wear a dress, that's very unequal to me.
I think this topic, it brings me back to, I'll never forget, I think I was in like 5th grade, 6th grade, and it was the first time I ever saw a guy wear painted their fingernails. Mm-hmm. And I remember thinking, oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Because like also from a small town, like
yeah.
Also like did not really have internet. So like
yeah.
That was like, I think back in that time, like the trend of like goth emo,
yeah,
like hair to the side,
ooh,
black dyed hair with the black
RAR XD.
Oh, that was good. I think in my mind I was just like, oh, that's cool, like that Hollister trend,
Yeah.
But never even in my 11-year-old mind did I think, oh, that's not manly.
Yeah.
Like that's gross. Like that never cross my mind.
And
you know,
even if it did at 11, which it didn't, you have, as an 11-year-old, that's fine. Like, but you're an adult, which is, like, people like Candace Owens.
But what is Candace's background?
I know she's, like, been in politics for a long time. She's very,
She's a political commentator.
vocal. Yeah, she's a political commentator. I've seen her before. She's just very vocal about it. She's kind of like I see her like a Ben Shapiro, not as intense or aggressive, but I see her as a Ben Shapiro, like kind of just like not in politics, but in politics and like comments on it a lot.
It's just insane to me that she thinks her opinion matters that much.
I mean, let her think. I mean, she can. I mean, it sparks a good conversation, and I mean,
it does. But I mean, this is one of those situations where like it's very black and white, and Candace is like very wrong in this.
And like, what is manly?
He's literally not hurting anybody.
No, you know how many lives he's saving?
Yeah, especially Harry Styles. Harry Styles has, to my knowledge, has never done any wrong to anybody.
Like that we know about. Yeah.
You know, and like he quite literally is one of the celebrities when I think that is like pure intent.
Yes.
You know, that is Harry.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I think it's just insane to me that she would just go after a celebrity who is always minding his own business.
Never in the news.
Like, he never in the news, is very, very not on social media a lot. Like, he's a very private person. Like, when his face is on social media, it's because it's his team putting him on.
Or he's talking about the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yeah, like he's talking about like these very important issues.
Yeah.
So it's just moving forward. You know what, Candace, live your life, but also let Harry Styles live his own too.
And don't call him stupid. Like, you can comment on his outfit choices, but to say he looks stupid is a little aggressive, because he looked freaking awesome. He's on the cover of Vogue. That's all I have to say. No one here can say that.
Also, I have a question. Mm-hmm. I'm sure she wears pantsuits, right?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that a little too manly?
The society will die if you wear a pantsuit, Miss Candace Owens. Like our queen AOC, who I will marry one day.
She's beautiful.
AOC rocks that freaking pantsuit. And that is so boss lady to me. It's like not even funny. So, Harry, we love you. But yes, you're right. The caveman.
Guys,
we
preach this, I feel like, every episode. Let people live their life the way they want to. As long as someone is not hurting somebody else. Mm-hmm. And if they're just genuinely, like, if somebody wants to paint their fingernails a certain color, let them. If somebody wants to wear a wig just for fun, let them. If somebody wants to wear a skirt because they, you know what, they woke up and they're like, God, because I'm feeling this skirt today, let them.
I wish I had the confidence to wear a pantsuit. Are you freaking kidding me?
I want to. I just don't have one.
Too.
We need to put that on the bucket list.
We need to figure that out. But
we need to put that on the bucket list.
Just be kind. Just be kind to everybody. If you see someone who's wearing something that like you can tell they needed confidence to wear that, let them know. You look freaking awesome.
A small compliment goes so far.
So far.
You know, especially when it comes from a stranger.
Oh yeah.
Like, I was at the store the other day and someone had just told me, "Hey, I really like your pants."
Yeah.
Guys, my day completely like made.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, wow, that stranger liked my pants.
No, seriously.
Good choices, Grace Ann.
That means a lot. Like, just tell someone you like their outfit. Like,
small things will go a long way.
Yeah.
And I am intoxicated.
She said small things will go a long way.
Put that on the crew neck.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think that's the end of that story, because everybody knows how we feel. And if you feel differently, you feel differently. And maybe you look into that, maybe you don't look into that, whatever you want. But this is what we think. And who cares what we think? No one.
We're just living our life. Minding our business.
Also, this should show you how much we don't drink, because Grace Ann Matoka is feeling it. Also,
it was 1 cup. It was, what was it called? It was like a little rosé can. It was like 6%. And I'm just like,
mine was 9. I'm almost on 8. I'm feeling it.
Guys, put it here. Thank you so much for listening. We have so much in store
So much.
for season 2. Make sure you hit that notification button and subscribe, like, comment. We're going to be putting some things out on Instagram
Yes, ma'am.
at Radiate Podcast. Give us a follow.
Yeah.
We love y'all so much, and we just do this because we want to. So
Yeah.
thank you for listening. I know we recently hit 50 subscribers on YouTube,
Yes,
so
we
that
did.
is
Thank you,
huge.
queens.
That's
Yeah.
huge. We appreciate every single one of you.
Thank you guys for listening. We love you so much.
so much, and we cannot wait until we meet again. I'm gonna eat some chili. Let's go eat and
Yes,
stay
Radiant.
radiant, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I'm feeling a little bit intoxicated.
Love you
guys. Love you guys.
Dab, 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 dab.
I'm ready to eat. I'm feeling in my knees.